Alright, we are recording now. Okay, don't focus on Aiden. Focus on
all me.
No, focus on me. Alright, so this is our series. We are calling it, at least as of right now, it's called Dirty Rogue Show. This is where we'll be discussing certain topics. Aiden will run it down. Our gamer tags are Lotus Rogue, and he is Dirty Souls TV. My name's David. That's Aiden.
That's me. I'm Aiden. And when he said I was going to run down the show, he meant I'm going to run it down right now. So, basically,
oh shit. Oh no.
What we're going to do is we're going to format it in categories. Gaming, movies, PlayStation, Xbox, DC, Marvel, boobs, ass. We can go anywhere with this. So, for now, what we're doing is gaming and movies, because that's what we wanted to talk about first, because we wanted to get our opinions out there, because that's what we like to do. Isn't that right, David?
Yep. Alright, so, we're going to go on topic with gaming platforms, and what they have to offer, what's better, what's not, on certain consoles. I'm going to let Aiden start out with that. So.
Alright. Well, if I'm starting out, I'm going to choose the console that I use, which is the PS4 and the PS3. I should have just said PlayStation, but I can honestly say that throughout my entire childhood, perfect system, you know? I mean, it just worked. And even now, I can say that this PS4, even though it's given me a few troubles, it works perfectly fine. It's given me what I want. The graphics on a few of the games are pretty beautiful. I mean, I was playing Mafia Definitive Edition a few weeks ago. Beautiful game. I fell in love with it. That's what I would say the PS4 has to offer, and that's not even the PS4 Pro, which is supposed to look better. I don't have the money for a PS5, so I can't give you a review on that, but I can say that it's a pretty cool looking system, and it's probably gonna be $500 forever.
Probably $500 forever. Now, if we're going to run down exclusives for the PlayStation console, we got Spider-Man, we got Spider-Man Miles Morales, we have God of War. What are all the exclusives?
Well, I can go into the older exclusives, because I don't know if a few of the older... I think a few of the older ones are on other systems now.
Isn't Ratchet and Clank one?
Ratchet and Clank, yeah. Uncharted. I played through the first one. The first Uncharted was pretty good, I will say that. I never played any of the other ones, though. But I heard that in the fourth one, there's a Crash Bandicoot thing.
See, now Crash Bandicoot isn't really an exclusive anymore. So.
Yeah. Crash Bandicoot is good, though. It's good. I haven't beaten the third one of the originals, but it's pretty good.
Now, if we're gonna go on rundown with...
Everyone remembers that. Jak and Daxter, Infamous 1, Infamous 2. Anyone who's ever played PlayStation knows that that is beautiful, you know? Mm. And then second, this, which is alright. I wouldn't say it's good as the other two, but... So now, so the console I grew up with was mainly Nintendo consoles. But I am an Xbox kid. I mean, now I'm PC. But we're going to start out with Nintendo. Nintendo, you know they have exclusives. Mario, Zelda, great titles. I love Zelda games, my favorite series of all time. Wind Waker was awesome. I loved Nintendo as a kid. But now, I would say they make really bad decisions. That's just my opinion. I do agree with you there. But one thing I was disappointed on, I don't know what the thing was called, the last Nintendo event thingy that they did to announce games and shit. Yeah, the Direct. I was really disappointed in the Assassin's Creed one. The Ezio trilogy they were doing.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed in the way that looked.
They make...
And you need this...
Oh, we have an ad on the lo-fi. But
The original version of those games looks better than what the Nintendo Switch is offering.
well, that's because the Switch has really low. I'm gonna say low end hardware. They really. I mean, if they decide to make a Switch Pro,
run Super Mario Odyssey.
yeah, it did run Super.
They can run Breath of the Wild.
They made it run off their software. It was built for that software, though. Certain things were not built for that software. Like they have Overwatch and Doom Eternal and Doom on the Switch.
Yeah, but do those ones look good?
I don't know. I have not played the Switch versions of those. I
You
can
should
tell you
that
right
should have been checked.
now. I will tell you right now that 30 frames, like your max capped at 30 frames, so there's no way they look good. So think about that. Now we're gonna go to Xbox.
Right.
All right, Xbox, great system.
I will say it's the first system that I did play on. It was the first system I played on.
Now, exclusive wise, they are not as great as PlayStation for a fact. Because as of right now, they're in the subscription service.
Right.
So, Game Pass, stuff like that. But Halo, one of their best exclusives. That is like one of the main reasons why I would get an Xbox. Forza's good for people who like car games. I'll just be honest. They now
Forza Horizon 7, which has been released like what, 5 times now?
that's Gran Turismo. PlayStation.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
But
Ignore me.
now Bethesda is owned by them. Activision Blizzard is owned by Microsoft. So we're gonna see that progress. We don't know what they're doing with that yet. I hope that they're making right decisions, like they're already pulling out Overwatch 2, stuff like that.
Right.
We're not going to go into what Activision and Blizzard has done, because we know they've done bad things. We're just not going to say them.
We just don't even need to talk about it.
Don't even
It's
need to
already
talk about
common knowledge. There are other videos you can see on that.
Yeah. So, exclusive-wise, Xbox is definitely weaker.
I'd say for exclusives, the real battle is between PlayStation and Nintendo, and I honestly think that one just completely depends on which one you grew up with as a kid.
And now with PC, like PlayStation's already announced that a lot of their games will be headed towards PC as well. So because God of War is now on PC, so some of those exclusives are.
I cannot hear you.
You can't hear me?
I don't know. Hold on.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I have no idea what happened there.
Well, you're on a phone. Remember that.
Yeah, remember that. I don't have.
Phone Discord's kind of trash, but if you have it, no, trust me, I used it for like years. But all right, now what I was going on was PC. With PC, PlayStation has announced their games will be going into PC. Most of their games will be on PC by 2025. Same thing with Xbox. Xbox doing the same thing.
Well, right, because it's PC. I mean,
at this point, there's not really. I feel like there is not going to be a thing as exclusives, which that is an awesome thing because I feel like.
Well, I think that the whole point of the exclusives, like the whole point of exclusive games, is that hey, you want to play this game? Buy our console, right?
Yeah.
And it boosts the sales of your console to get that game.
It's a great It's a great marketing idea. But
the exclusives are on other systems, then
Mm-hmm. All right.
I feel like if PlayStation wants to keep their sales up high, they need to not give their games over to PC because PC says they can play them.
Now we're going to go on to games that are out now. Last year and this year. Because we're going to think about that.
We're gonna think about it.
We're gonna think about it. We're gonna discuss it. First thing on our list is gonna be Elden Ring.
Of course.
Of course. Elden Ring's awesome.
I haven't played it yet.
I haven't played it
only
yet. I have friends who've played it. We've watched friends play it. Awesome.
We have that friend, completely bonkers. I swear, a few times he was playing that Elden Ring, I thought he was gonna go insane. I thought we were gonna head in tomorrow, and we were just gonna see him, bags under his eyes, trench coat, and he'd look over, and he'd be like, "Hey yo, you should head home."
When the quiet kid has had enough. So, along with Elden Ring, we've had stuff. Here, let me actually pull up a list of games that has came out.
Dude, I am green. I'm yellow. Dude, okay. I'm gonna be made fun of for this 100%, but I am so white. I am pale.
Alright, 2021. Resident Evil Village. That's a game.
I will say that at first I was against it. I was like, dude, people only like this for Lady Dimitrescu, big honka babonga, make me go awooga. But I did go to someone's house and I did play it, and I can't say I did actually enjoy it.
Alright, that's good. I have not played Village. I don't know how good Village is. It looks good. Another game, It Takes Two. I don't know if you've played It Takes Two. I have played It Takes Two. Great co-op experience. If you ever played A Way Out, and you enjoyed that, then you would love It Takes Two. Same people who made it. It was a beautiful game.
Right.
And basically,
we can't talk about
what?
Horizon Forbidden West. You know what I'm talking about, that new one that came out of the.
I have not seen anything on Forbidden West. I'm gonna be totally
You want to know anything I've seen on it?
What?
There was a video on YouTube of someone playing it, and they had a nude mod on.
Oh no.
And he was talking to one of the characters, and the main character, Aloy, I think her name is Aloy.
Yeah, it's Aloy.
She says, "Hey, Vanir, my eyes are up here," and then it goes over to the dude, and he goes, "I'm looking at your spear."
Damn. Okay.
Right?
Alright.
Think about it for a second.
Just fuck. Hitman 3 came out 2021. I
see. I haven't played a Hitman since Hitman Absolution.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. So I don't know.
You want to talk about Marvel's Avengers? Guys,
listen. We're not going to talk about Marvel Avengers. I also just said listen, and my PlayStation turned on to do the little. PlayStation's scared of me right now. We're not even going to talk about the main game. We're going to talk about its DLC for Spider-Man.
Ass. It was ass. It was.
Spider-Man came out in 2018. Okay, for the PS4. This came out in like what? When did the Spider-Man DLC come out?
Early this year, I think. Or later.
How is your web swinging worse than 2018, and how is it worse than Fortnite? Fortnite web swinging was better.
You're right.
How do they?
Now Square Enix did a really bad job with Marvel's Avengers, but they did amazing with Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I played through that.
Another thing is that Square Enix has a really good game, so how do they mess up Marvel Avengers Spider-Man so bad?
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense to me. They have, I'm pretty sure Tomb Raider was Square Enix, wasn't it?
I do not know for sure. Alright. enough about games because you're gonna get heated if we keep talking about games that came out really bad. Microtransactions.
Don't even get me started.
That's where we're at now. Now, there's going to be an upset. We're not going to go too in depth on it because of our time.
We really should just gloss over microtransactions.
So first, it is better than the loot box system. Right or wrong? Because you at least know what you're getting.
Yeah, it is.
I do not think microtransactions should be in a game that you have to pay $60 for.
You know what I would have rathered?
What?
That they go back to the old ways, where they have DLC packs.
You know, I totally agree. DLC all the way. Okay, free-to-play games, microtransactions, okay.
I understand why today it's microtransactions, and I'm fine with it, but I just wish it was like back in the old days, because it was just, it was easier that way. You got what you wanted immediately. You didn't have to,
I agree. I think, like free-to-play games with microtransactions, that's completely okay.
Right.
That is how they make revenue. I am okay with that. Battle passes are better than loot boxes.
I play Brawlhalla, and I can for sure say I've spent a few dollars on that game getting a few things.
Alright. So, this is going to be our last topic for the day that we're going to know. Why do games copy the same formula, and why it works for some and why it does not for none. Battle Royale.
I believe this is where we talk about the dreaded one.
Battle Royale.
Guys, Battle Royales are not the pinnacle of multiplayer gaming. Same with how Dark Souls is not the pinnacle of RPG gaming. You can do other things. Please stop making Battle Royales. They're bad.
Not all.
I don't play Warzone, so I can't even say if that's good. Blackout was bad.
True.
Fortnite is a mixed bag. If I say something on here, there's gonna be a bunch of 2-year-olds going,
Alright.
what did you say?
Alright.
And I don't want to deal with that.
So, let's see. Alright. Battle Royales. It works for some, works for none. Right. Fortnite, fun game. They made the right decision on making a new build mode. They did. That was just good for them.
I haven't played Fortnite since...
Apex is good. I love Apex. I just have not played it in a long time.
Neither have I, but Apex I did appreciate that.
Warzone. I've played Warzone. I hate Warzone with a passion. It's filled with hackers. I have not played it all since then because when I played it, there was just a bunch of hackers. It was not fun.
Shit.
But Battle Royales work for some.
It does.
That's just bottom line.
Hello, Discover Card here.
Okay, that is an ad.
Cashback.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good. We basically have 1 minute, so we can just say our goodbyes. We are going to have a series of this.
We are going to have a series of this. We're going to do more.
10 topics we're doing?
10 topics, yes.
And we won't get we're going to see a reception.
I can't say for sure what the release date for each one will be yet.
We're trying to look at a bi-weekly schedule for it.
We will be doing that, yes. But what we're going to do is we're going to release these 10 for now. And we're going to see how you guys receive it. All right?
Yep.
So we need you guys to be watching this for us to keep it going.
Yep. And we're at time. So we will see you guys later. Have a good one. See ya.
Losers.
Okay.